feels so in flux because the engine facilitates so many of these weird characters having a chance. You know what I mean? Because the skill ceiling isn't necessarily as high as something like a Melee or something like a Rivals 2, characters that would be considered less good actually have opportunities to compete and have opportunities to find those big hits because it's more based around reads than it is just around like, oh, have I got my tech skill locked down and do I know the checkmate scenarios?
But I do believe we are going to go to Stu for the announcements, to announce these top players, give them their medals, and we can get on to the next game. Shout out to you, Stu.
Fans, give it up for your top 8 for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate here at Platfight 2024. Here to present the awards, the project manager for Platfight, Kavan, and head Ultimate TO, Aerodusk. In 7th place, J Mafia and Team Ultra, Osh9.
Shout out to Osh9, bro. I don't think J Mafia is there. Is he there?
In 5th place,
oh, he's not there.
Cold Front Dominator and MVD.
Shouts to MVD as always.
And a strong 4th place, the Lucas Extraordinaire,
That's my
Choco Taco.
That's my goat, bro.
That's definitely the man of the people.
Absolutely.
Definitely man of the people.
Absolutely. That's my goat, bro. Look at him smiling too. You know you played well this
Taking
weekend.
the bronze medal,
Yes, sir.
Moist
sir.
Esports, Aaron.
Shouts to Aaron.
A runner-up, Nashville, Tennessee zone, Denny to Denny.
What is Benny?
I don't know.
And your winner.
They know.
And inaugural Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Platfight Champion.
I might ask him. I want to see more of the Roy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
The Roy wasn't bad, bro. I want to see more
big
of it.
cook with a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
practice.
Wrath, congratulations. That was a victory well earned.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So take us through that set. I mean, you're on the cusp of a reset, and you're kind of staring down the barrel of, okay, we got to go 5 more games with a very surprising Wolf that I think took everyone by surprise in this bracket. What's your gameplay? Because they've seen a lot of you. Maybe you haven't seen a lot of them. So you're the known quantity here, and they're really trying to aim at your back.
Well, actually, Danny and I used to practice like all the time in Sonic Wolf. So like we kind of know each other like the back of our hands. In that sense, I have a lot of experience with his Wolf. But in terms of just like general game plan, I was like, okay. After the Roy game, I was like, okay, I see what's working. I just have to play with more confidence and just keep like pushing advantage even further. Because what I was doing with Roy was, my Roy was like playing well all weekend. And by the way, I do not have a Roy. Literally, the basis of my Roy is what would Cola do, and I just go from there. So anyway, I used the Roy for information, and I was like, okay, I just got to play more confident, and then just go from there. So.
It seemed like the commentary team called that out, so shout-outs to Nurse and Fabs for that. But you mentioned how Denny to Denny is someone that you had played before. Is it any surprise that you saw him on this grand final stage?
No, not at all. He's made it to grand against me like several times, so no, not at all.
So one last thing before we go. I happen to notice that you are unsponsored. The 34th player, 34th ranked player in the world. That seems a little bit shocking to me. So what is your message to sponsors, to opponents, to the world? What does Wrath have to say to them?
I'm a free agent. Sponsor me. I don't know why I'm not sponsored yet.
Fair enough. You know what? That's Wrath for you. Oh, well.
No. I have all these wins, me and number 2, and number 2 in the world, and I'm top 8ing these majors like on a consistent basis. So that's all I'm saying. Almost not guaranteed, but pretty guaranteed top 8 of these tournaments.
You don't want to slight him lest you face his wrath. That is your inaugural Platfight champion. I've been Stu, the announcer. Keep it real, everyone. We're sending it back to Fabs and Nurse. Take it away.
Yeah, man. I'll just say, like, shout out to Wrath as always. And like he said, bro, why is he not sponsored yet? He is going far in this tournament, in these tournaments in general. So yeah, if sponsors, if you're watching, sponsor the boy, man. He's great. Sponsor all these players, all the unsponsored players. They're all great in their own right. I'll just say that it was great to commentate this event. Nurse, before we get out of it, anything to say to the people?
No, man, I had a great time being here. I think for all the aspiring Mori mains out there, what would Cola do?
Exactly.
What would Cola
exactly.
do? You can find me at /nerds on Twitter and Blue Sky. You already know how it is. But yeah, I had a great time, and there's plenty of more great action to come. Melee and Rivals 2 later in the day. So guys, you do not want to miss the hot sets coming up because I know they're about to be crispy, and I know you're about to be back on the mic later as well.
Yes, sir. You can't get rid of me so easily. I will be on for the first half of Rivals 2 top 8 with Walt. Turn down for Walt, turn down for nothing either way. It'll be a good time. Guys, for Ultimate, hope you guys enjoyed Twitch chat. We'll see you later, man.